I'm Rebecca Kemp, editor of Future Constructor and Architect magazine and Public Sector Build Journal. Today I will be joined by Karl Wolf from Xylem Europe and Paul Winnett from Xylem Water Solutions UK. We'll be disclosing some industry methods to solve architects and specifiers' water challenges.
How do you future-proof and protect your buildings? And to answer these questions, I want to go a little bit deeper inside of the question to identify what means future-proof and what do we want to protect in our building. So we have two Paws, and the first one is how often are you using BIM for your building specifications? So at the very first beginning when you specify, do you have BIM mandated in your specification is required? And the second one, do you believe there's an element of untapped potential with regards to BIM and the water sector?
So just following on from Karl's introduction, so looking at how do we maintain efficient and continuous supply of water for buildings and properties at the right pressure. So looking then at our indoor climate, and again, as more and more people are now working from home, there's been a lot of publicity in the press recently, obviously since COVID, of having 3,000-4,000 people sat in a high-rise office block staring at PCs is probably a thing of the past. So more and more people today are working from home and probably will continue.
I'd just like to thank you and Karl for those insightful presentations, very fitting with what's going on right now and designing and planning for buildings of the future. And it's been great to see a couple of case studies as well, so thank you, Paul. So, Karl, do you believe that the changes COVID-19 has presented to the water industry are here to stay?
Yeah, I think there are, when we look at our overall economy, I think there will be a lot of lessons that we learned. They will definitely stay. We had this push of digitalization that just Paul answered to, and I think COVID-19 has accelerated the digitalization more than a CEO or any other people in the industry would have done this. Yeah?
Also, it's worth adding that this presentation has been recorded, so it will be available on Xylem's website, Future Construction Architects website, and Public Sector Build Journal's website and social pages. So you'll be able to watch it back again. And if you watch back again and think of any questions, then do get in contact with Karl or Paul. And I'd like to thank our audience for taking the time out of their day, because I know everyone's a bit hectic at the moment. So it's really made for an interesting discussion. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye.